Libra. My name is Audrey Alison, and welcome to your April 2015 forecast for the month. I'm very happy to be here. I'm outdoors again. It is officially spring. It is a beautiful 84 degrees in California. I've got my alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, and there is some amazing astrology happening this month because to start the month, on the 4th of April, we have our full moon total lunar eclipse at 14 degrees Libra. This is in your sign, in your first house of self. What this means, eclipses, the full moon's involved, there's an awareness here, but eclipses eclipse things out of the life path that no longer serve you. And in the first house of self, Libras could be finding that they're giving away old habits or the old way of self. There is a rebirthing with the eclipse energy. In the first house of self, it could be releasing something from the body that no longer serves you as well. A habit, a diet, a behavior. And there's a lot that could happen there, but I feel like this is a transformative time for Libras. And you might be feeling that even as early as the end of March. Eclipse energy lasts for a few months, could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months, but to have this culmination fall in your house, Libras are going through something. You're releasing old ways, and it's time to start the new pattern with this eclipse here for you. On the 8th of April, Jupiter goes direct, yay, at 12 degrees Leo. He's been stationed there for a while. He'll be there until August 11th, where he's trining with Uranus in Aries in your 7th house of relationships. So Jupiter direct in Leo in your 11th house of friendships is trining with Uranus in Aries in your 7th house of relationships. Having him now direct Jupiter, he can do what he does best: instill optimism, instill faith, expansion and abundance. I love that he's direct now. In your 11th house of social activities, you're going to meet someone when you're out and about and social, Libra. It's unavoidable with the trine, so get out there. If you're interested in getting a relationship, you have to be seen. Your 11th house of people who you naturally feel comfortable with, friendships, clubs, groups, and organizations. Jupiter's now direct in that sector, trining Uranus in Aries, bringing on sudden, igniting relationships. So that's very positive. You've got 4 months with that magic happening, so take advantage of it. On April 11th, Venus, your ruling planet, makes her transit into Gemini. This is your 9th house. She'll be there through May 7th, the 9th house of study and courses and foreign travel, overseas travel. Also, metaphysical experiences or interests occur, spiritual interests. On the 11th, so Venus will be in Gemini, beautifying, adding beauty and money to the 9th house, money for courses and development of schooling. Any type of courses, really, though. You don't have to be in college necessarily, but certification or training could apply here as well. On the 14th, Mercury enters Taurus. That is a beautiful placement in your 8th house of inheritance, settlements, and wills and property. Mercury is the planet of communication and information, and when he's entering the 8th house, you receive information about pending legal cases, pending settlements, and even communication from previous intimate partners could occur. Mercury tends to bring in people from the past or wants to resolve communications with people that we've had in our lives. And in the 8th house, it could be sexual partners or people that you had invested something with or in. But he's only there for 16 days because he's going to transit again on the 30th of April. He'll enter Gemini, and he's going to stay there until July 8th because he's going to retrograde once he meets up with his friend Gemini that he loves, the sign he rules. So he retrogrades on May 18th and then remains retrograde through June 11th. and then has to go through all through Gemini again. So it's very rare for Mercury to be in a sign for longer than 21 days. And he's there for almost 3.5 months. Now, I got a little ahead of myself because that was the 30th that he transits into Gemini. And before then, we have Pluto retrograding on the 16th of April. Pluto has been stationed in Capricorn since 2008, and now he's at 15 degrees Capricorn in your or in your fourth house of home. So what this means is he's intensity, he's deep-seated, he's in your deepest part of the chart, the fourth house of home, environment, motherhood, the place you come from, your roots, your deep foundation. This is just adding more of an intensity to Pluto. It's not really as dramatic as it's been because Pluto's there from 2008 to 2022. So he's in your fourth house for a minute. That means there's a lot of change within your home, a lot of change in the people in the home, the environment, etc. On the 18th, we have our new moon at 28 degrees Aries in your seventh house of relationships. This is the only new moon you'll get all year in this particular sector for you. Aries people are what you're drawn to in your seventh house. Libra, you'd be great to date an Aries or to marry an Aries, or Taurus for your eighth house of intimacy. But this new moon, you really should focus on the 18th, your intentions of what type of relationship you deserve. Don't come from a place of want or need as if you are lacking, but thank the universe for supplying you already with all of the love that you need, even if you're not in a relationship, because you want the universe to match what you are exuding. Whatever you're holding here, the universe is going to mirror back to you. If you hold that you are lacking something, that is what you're going to be matched with, lack. So hold that you are so thankful for the relationships that you have. You have more love than you know what to do with. That's when love comes, if you want it. Or you could just tell it, return to sender, put that package right at the steps where UPS will pick it up, and send it right back. It's easy. I do it all the time. That's what happens when you shop online. Okay, so anyway, your new moon, you want to focus on what it is you want and deserve. Well, not coming from a needy place. What is it that, if you could list the positive attributes of your next mate, what would they be? That kind of thing. You don't want to say, this is what I don't want in a relationship, and then list those things. Take the can'ts and the don'ts and the won'ts out of your vocabulary entirely, because it's undermining your intentions. It's doing you no good. It's fear-based, and that doesn't get matched with positive outcomes. Okay, so on the 20th of April, our sun enters Taurus like it does every year on 4/20, and this is where he'll meet up with Mercury already in your eighth house of intimacy and settlements and legal situations. So, and estates and property. Mercury conjunct the sun in the eighth house on 4/20 through the end of the month. You're hearing about your investments and you're renegotiating what to do with your money. You could be talking to financial advisors, the eighth house of trusts and wills. I said that already, but you could be dealing a lot with your money and needing to put it places. Or your intimacy. If you take money out of the equation, the sun conjunct Mercury in the house of intimacy could be the right person communicating to you at the right time. So that's a positive thing. Now, on the 30th, again, is when Mercury transits into Gemini. So I don't have to go over that again, but it's a long stay with him in Gemini where he is comfortable. That should be a doozy for the people ruled by Mercury and in Gemini. But this is a smooth month for you, with the exception of the eclipse being like, whoa, let's start off the month with a shaker. I want to get to the cards and see what they have to say for you as well, Libra. And if you'd like to read with me, I read all through the week. You can find me at audreyallison.com. Libra, here are your cards. The Four of Wands, the 7th house of marriage, intimacy, the bride and the groom. That's the new moon in your 7th, definitely, and all of your intimacy lit up. The Beast, the 8 of Swords, trapped, blocked, or frustrated, but it's in the past positioning. 3 of Pentacles, the artist, or earning coin, earning a living at something that you do creatively. And the 5 of Wands is creative expression, the burning hand. Wow, okay, so together, all of this, I don't feel like Libras are feeling this way currently in their relationships if you're in one. For those of you who aren't in one and want one, it's because you had to let go of something from the past first before this can come in. You have to release your burdens. Release your burdens and focus on what you are passionate about. Do you have any skills? Do you have talents that you're just letting sit there? What do you really want to get your hands on and do and earn money from? That should be your focus as well. And then this can come into play. I don't think you're going to have a problem with relationship energy this month as long as you release the old patterns. That eclipse is going to help you with that. That's what they're for. Realignment, putting you back on the right path, eclipsing the crazies out of your life, and bringing in some good energy. Libra, I'm so happy you joined me. I want to thank you for tuning in and for being such a loyal subscriber. I really appreciate you. Have a beautiful April, and I will see you in May. Have a sweet day.